Hell. All right, so we are live, I guess. Let me. All right, let me just pull up the YouTube comment section. Okay, so quite a few people watching. Let me see. Okay, I just have a few more seconds of prep left to do. Hi, Jaraj. Hi, Said. All right, as you guys come, if you let me know in the comment section, then I can, give you guys a shout out as well. Liking the music, I hope. All right, then. Let us see. The music is by this dude on YouTube. It's called Free Beats. It's called Stream Beats. It's by this YouTuber called Harris Heller. He runs the Alpha Gaming channel. Pretty good for streaming. All right, then. Let's see. I'm streaming in full HD and my laptop's having a real hard time ingesting full HD. Okay, Santo's here, Yash is here as well. Hey guys. Also, the stream is in super low latency, so as you guys say something within a few seconds, I should be able to respond to it. In case a few of you attended my Instagram live, then you would have seen that I had about a 20-second latency, and that was really messing with the audio interaction. I mean, audience interaction. So my voice is breaking. Is it better now? All right. So 1080p 30 frames per second live ingestion along with all right, still breaking, I guess. Wait, let me just turn on my audio monitor. Okay, 8 of you are watching now. All right. Okay, let me see if it's on my end or in the ingestion end. Okay. A white noise. I'm actually using RTX voice, so that white noise should not be there at all. Okay, so it's Yash and Cypher. Hey, I need not. Okay, here come the FOSS puns. Okay. All right, guys. Nice. So I'm gonna wait like another 5 minutes, see if a couple more people are gonna join, and it's mostly meant as an interactive session, right? It's not BSNL per se, right? Running this internet connection called Railwire, but that's not the issue. It's just laptops like really heating up. Next time onwards, I'll stream in 720p, I guess. Now you know why streamers spend like lakhs on PCs. This can like dedicated streaming PCs. So right now I have a feedback system, as in I am actually viewing my own video. Let me see, if I close that, it might be a bit better. Okay, how's the voice now? Okay, is it any better? I really can't tell. Okay, my laptop's really lagging. At least you guys can enjoy the music, I hope. Okay, this sounds good. Okay, so without RTX voice sounds better? That's what you guys are saying? Okay, I'm not gonna do the Darth Vader voice now. That's for another time. Not today. Can't hear the music. No Darth Vader voice this time. Actually, maybe if we, I mean, I've planned this for about an hour, right? Let's see. Okay. But at least is my voice smoother? Our teachers are not gonna use this, dude. First of all, they use laptops with Pentium processors. You try running OBS on that, you'll see how amazing that's gonna end up. Okay, who is Untangled? I mean, like, if I know you in real life, no. Imagine SRM teachers doing this. No way. Untangle, yo. Tell me who you are, man. Okay, I'm just gonna wait another 10 minutes and then just start off with what I have to say. So from the live stream, I'll be like taking clips and okay. Yeah, got it. Nikita's here as well. Hi, okay. Hi. No, SRM teachers are not gonna do that. So nothing's in a name. Yeah. Alright. Wait a second. Let's see if my slides are working. Okay, why aren't my slides working? Okay, slides are working. Great. Come on, people, help me get a crowd. I mean, all of you really, I mean, except for Nikita and Untangle, you both of you pretty much know what open source software is. I mean, everybody else pretty much knows what open source software is. So, come on, call your friends. Okay, Syed just saying random nonsense. Okay, my laptop is really struggling here. You're here for the coffee? What coffee? I don't know what you're talking about. My day was nice. Day was amazing. Just too fun. I mean, I should probably shoot an intro also, right? I'll be like trimming this and uploading them as separate videos. There'll be, because not everyone likes an hour long format content, right? Oh, by the way, guys, Rancher t-shirt from Bangalore. Jairaj side. Where's Mayank and Abhishekta? Come on, guys. At least my friend should be here. Okay, I'm gonna spam a couple of people. I mean, The music is good enough of a reason to tune in, right? Go live on Insta. Okay. Turn up the bass. I'm not gonna mess with. Actually, you know what? Yeah, while we are waiting for people, might as well try that. What if I put a reverb to this? Okay, fine. Now you're gonna see me multitask. Let's see. How would that even work? Oh, I could have like set up a BTS kind of a live stream. The thing is, I don't want to do BTS right now because I was in a last minute frantic panic. So my table is not in the best of conditions. And even if you're live on Insta, you gotta, you know. I can actually do an edition of John Oliver. I mean, you know, with the entire board beside and all that. Like, imagine. Wait, is my screen mirrored? Let me see. Okay, I'll do the bass thing later, and also the Insta live is also another day. So if I like look over here and talk, it's like there's a TV screen. I can like have a virtual TV screen or whatever over here and then talk, I guess. There's quite a bit of background noise. Okay, I'm starting the stream at like 9:15. Okay, this should be fun. K-pop, no, dude. This is just generic stream beats. This is not this is not K-pop or BTS. No, you're not gonna hear K-pop from my stream. Sorry. I think you spelled it wrong. Okay, not sure. Alright, might as well start off, I guess. Jairaj, ping Abhishekta and Mayankna, please. I mean, I can't go Insta live now. Mario vibes. No, dude. Right now it's just a playlist by Harris Heller, like Stream Beats EDM. I'll look into like better sources. Till next time. Abhishekta's laptop is almost dead, of course, and then yours has a pretty whining fan. So, okay, Marzuk's here. Okay, people are here. Fine. Done. Let's start. Okay, there's a minute left. Abhinav's here. Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna leave the music in the background so that the noise because of my fan and all is not that bad. Okay, we are up to about 13 viewers, I guess. Yeah, that's the best I'm expecting for my live stream. Okay, let's get started. No, no Binod nonsense here. I mean, speaking of open source software, I could actually show that. Just open GitHub and search for Bino, then you'll see like programmers have actually made modules that'll go to random YouTube videos and then come in Bino. That's a spectacular waste of time. You should invest your time in other stuff. Just don't. I mean, I know that you guys won't. OBS is open source. OBS is open source, and right now it's making my laptop cry. Okay, my mic needs a bit of adjustment. Wait, let's see. Yeah, this is as good as it's gonna get. Alright, spectacular waste of time. Yeah, the Binod thing, right? It is. I am not gonna switch to Mac. Why would I switch to Mac? I mean, if you can sponsor a full on Mac Pro, then fine. But why would I switch to Mac? I mean, if anything, I would switch to a custom built PC, but why would I switch to Mac? No, no. The whole point is that you go everywhere and come in Binod. It's a trend I don't understand. I'm sorry. Should I tone down the music? Is my voice being overpowered by the music? Sponsor. Hey, I should have inserted a Linode plug and then worn my Linode t-shirt as well. Damn, I forgot about that. I mean, okay, just for the sake of it. Hey guys, head on over to Linode and then use the code ThomasRob20 to sign up and get $20 of free credit on Linode. Syed, teach me OBS. I'm working for a gaming channel. Okay. I am using OBS right now, and then the project team YouTube channel will also be using OBS. So, alright. Seat cover. You mean the background? Oh, increasing likes on our video. Oh, no. It's gonna go and comment Binod on random videos. Campus ambassador. I mean, I had to do it at some point, right? Alright. It's been really late anyway, so I'm just gonna start off. There's 17 people, that's 7 more than I expected. Anywho, okay, so open source software. Okay, the music is distracting me at least, so let me. Okay, this should be fine. Yeah, this should be fine. Alright, so about FOSS point. Let's go to the next one. Oh, come on. There you go. Okay, so about FOSS point. So there's this group of my friends, and then when I was gonna start a YouTube channel, I floated ideas around, and yeah, one of my friends, I think Shreya, suggested FOSS point, and I really like the name. It's like one corner that you can go to for all FOSS related things. Not learn, leap, lead. That is SRM's motto, not mine. Alright. So most of you who are here know me personally, and then you know that something that I say is all the time is learn, make, and share, right? So you strive constantly to learn new things, and then you use what you've learned to make things that are relevant, not nonsense things like Binod apps. You make stuff that's useful to society, or at least useful to you personally. And then the important part is that you share the knowledge. Now, we as members of the project team do that very well with all of our activities. But then on a personal level also, we kind of gotta try that, right? sharing. The comments are really distracting. I'm not really sure if I should engage and reply to that and address those, but yeah, sure. Okay, so that is what FOSS point is about. Like, I have jumpstarts as something that as a platform that I use to teach, and I have students from all categories, ranging from um, class 12 graduates, and as part of Camp K12 I've taught like school kids also, and then up to recently I got an MCA student. So it's a pretty diverse thing, but then at the end of the day it's paid, right? It's somewhat of a profit oriented. I mean, if not profit oriented, there's some monetary aspect to it. But then when most of the things that I'm covering is open source, it is good that you give back to the community through an open forum like this. All right. So Ocean, yeah, I'll get into what FOSS is a bit later, and then before that I'm gonna just address what I intend on doing with this. So FOSS Point is a weekly live stream that I've planned, wherein I'll be talking about different kinds of open source software that is available and that is very relevant. Like, for example, Linux, that has had a huge impact on the computing industry, and also because of the n number of FOSS punts that my friends keep making. That is one reason. That is definitely a relevant reason. But the whole point of this is so that I put myself out there every week, trying to talk about some relevant tech topic or the other. And the general theme that I like when I was listing down the ideas, most of the things are open source. There's very little closed source things involved. So I don't want to handle a lot of proprietary software right now. So everything is going to be free and open source software. That is what FOSS stands for, free and open source. So let's see, next one. Okay. So yeah, what is FOSS? Free and open source software. Now, as the name suggests, obviously it is available for free. But then what does open source stand for? So in simple terms, most of you would have heard the term source code, right? That is the program, that is the code that makes up your application. So if you are talking about say WhatsApp, you don't know the code that runs WhatsApp. You don't know what kind of code that is being used to deliver the application. As in, you don't know if someone's snooping on you. I mean, they say that they have end-to-end encryption, but then it's basically you're taking Facebook's word for it. But then if you look into the realm of open source software, all of the source code of that particular application is made public. So it is available on public domain. Anybody can view it, anybody can scrutinize it, anyone can contribute to it, anyone can modify it. You can make your own changes, publish it as your own. That is also possible. It's literally everything is on public domain. So now there are several advantages that come with it and several disadvantages. We'll get into that a little later. So another thing that is attributed to open source is the licensing. So there are different kinds of licenses, like MIT has their own license, then there is the general public license, and then let's not get into the nitty-gritties of that. But then in principle, when it is available on public domain, you can take what you want, modify it as necessary. The proper attributions must be given, and sometimes you can even go commercial with it. That's perfectly acceptable as well. Now the terms depend on license to license. So alright, I also put an image of open source initiative here. So that is like there are different bodies like Free Software Foundation of Europe, FSFE. They were nice enough to send us a hell lot of stickers that we give away during workshops and stuff. They gave us a poster and things like that. The comment section's really distracting. I should stop looking at. Okay, so open source initiative is one such global initiative. It's a global forum consisting of people of all levels. So if you're a student, if you have an SRM email ID, use your SRM email ID, or whatever college you're in. If you are interested in partaking in different open source activities, go ahead, check it out. It's really good. You get a free membership if you're a student. The group also consists of professionals of varying levels. There are CEOs and lot of companies, even like IBM, even the layman would have heard of IBM computers and things like that. So even IBM plays a huge role when it comes to open source. So open source initiative is like an umbrella organization for all these things, and use whatever resource that they have, so you'll get a nice ID. It's nice. It's good swag to show off, I guess. That and they have meetups now and then. It's good. Yeah, thanks, Abhishek. Alright, so let's move on to why use FOSS. Now, free software for a free society. Now, this is relevant because yesterday was Independence Day, celebrating the freedom of our country. Now, I in no means tend to make a direct comparison between the two, but then when you have a lot of free software, it eventually puts a lot of pressure on the market to deliver goods at a higher quality. And when you have things that are available publicly, there's a certain degree of freedom associated with this. Now, the easiest way to explain this is with reference to Linux. Linux is, I will go into the details as part of, like, that's the last thing that I've planned for today. So before that, let me just talk about why, how it fits into this context. So you have Linux that is available freely. And there are 100, if not 1,000 distributions of Linux that are available in public domain for anyone to access and anyone to download. Then why would you pay money for that? So when you talk about Linux, most of you would have heard of Ubuntu. Ubuntu is a Linux distribution by Canonical. And that is the most common Linux distribution that most people work with. And it is available for free, of course. But then a lot of enterprise users tend to use Linux, a paid version of Linux. Now, why are they paying for Linux? Now, that the enterprise grade things that they would be paying for is called Red Hat Linux, RHEL. Now, what justifies that? Why is Red Hat charging money for it? Even though it is free, even though Linux is free and open source, why is Red Hat charging money for it? They are charging money for the maintenance. Simple as that. So they take Linux, they take bare bones Debian or a kind of bare bones version of Linux, and then they put their own drivers, they put their own resource materials on top of it, they put their own support packages on top of it, and then they publish it. And then this form of Linux is highly stable. So you're looking at downtimes of the order of milliseconds. My friends have very generously mentioned a lot of Linux distributions. Kali Linux. We'll go into all that later. Like, let's not jump the gun right now. Okay, so this is one great example of free and open source software keeping the market in check. So now, if Red Hat is not delivering enough value in terms of what they are charging money for, then people will obviously just go with the open source alternatives that are Fedora or Kali CentOS. Kali Linux is for hackers. You don't use that in enterprise grade. So it's good to keep the market in check. That is one thing. And then the freedom that comes associated with it. You're perfectly in control of the application that you use. There's not a single line of code in your application that you cannot see. So another example for that is the Chromium browser. So 80 percentage of 70 to 80 percentage of people use Chrome browser. There is an open source alternative of that called Chromium. Now, I myself included, there's a lot of people who use Brave browser. Brave browser is a privacy centric browser, and they do give a bit of cryptocurrency if you watch ads, and it's overall a good browser. It's my daily driver. That is based on the open sourced version of Chrome called Chromium. Now, what these people at Brave do is they'll take the source code of Chromium browser, the Chrome browser that Google has open sourced. They'll take Chromium, they'll modify it with their own packages, their own support packages, and whatever they have, and then they'll push it as their own stable builds, and you can download it and use it just like any other application. It's as simple as that. So that is why FOSS is relevant. So if you have your if you have any kind of concerns, you can always go and check the source code. Now, Brave got into a bit of controversies regarding that, as in they were being a bit shady about what kind of things they introduced, but then it was just referral links. As far as I'm concerned, it's pretty harmless. So yeah, so that is basically what why FOSS is relevant. Let's move on to the next thing. Linux. Okay, this is this is personally my favorite thing to talk about, and a lot of people in the comment section right now are my friends, and I understand that a few of you don't have any background in tech. So for you, I'm just going to give a brief introduction of what Linux is. Linux is the world's largest open source project. Okay, my viewer count is going down, so a lot of people got confused and left, I guess. Okay, this is where I'm toning things down. You would know what an operating system is. Consider Linux just as another operating system. So it is actually something called a kernel. That is when any time your computer repair technician has said that there's a driver issue, there's a problem with the free firmware or things like that. All that deals with the underlying kernel there. So that is how your application talks to your computer hardware. Linux stays at the kernel level. I mean, when you talk about Linux, it's generally that Linux kernel, but then most of us know it just as an operating system. So if you go to download some kind of an application, it's always Windows or Mac or Linux. Linux has gained a lot of relevance recently for this particular reason. The avatar on screen right now is called Tux. That's the mascot of Linux. A lot of people don't know its name. I think they are rebranding it. I'm not really sure. So yeah, the penguin's name is Tux. How do I abuse race conditions? What do you mean by that? Rec 0x0. Okay, anyway, not really sure what that's about. Anyway, so that is what Linux is. Now the most common version of Linux is Ubuntu, and then as you guys said in the comment section, there is Pop OS, Red Hat, Kali Linux, Linux Mint. These are all distributions of Linux. Now I'll do a dedicated stream just for Linux, but then just some history about Linux. Now Linux was created by this guy called Linus Torvalds, and this was his graduation project, I guess. So he made his own spin of Unix, and his name is Linus, so he kind of merged both, and then no, he didn't do it. One of his faculty or friends coined the name. So that's how Linux came to be. Now he open sourced it. He open sourced it, and it caught fire. A lot of people started contributing to it, and less than 1% of the final Linux code that's available in public domain was actually written by Linus. So that's how much the community has literally taken over the project, and they have it's entirely community driven right now. And Linux runs on everything from a small smart home device, something as much as a something as simple as a smart light bulb all the way up to a supercomputer. You can have networks of supercomputers that are interlinked, that are all running Linux. You can have them clustered. You can have it's very versatile. So a lot of supercomputers, a lot of these research computers, all of these run Linux. Okay, shout out to Abhishekta in the comment section. So whenever we conduct workshops, Abhishekta almost always takes Linux. Hope I'm doing that justice. Anywho, I'm gonna make an OS 2 and then yes, you can make your own OS as well. So I mean, is it gonna be Linux based? I was working on my particular Linux distribution and it was like really memory focused. I didn't get much time to work on it after that. The thing was that it was really memory focused, and you could run it on just 250 MB of RAM. So just to put that into perspective, if you just boot Windows, that takes 2.5 GB of RAM. If you just boot into Linux, that in the idle state, it takes about 1.4 GB of RAM. The Debian version that I made was running on 250 MB of RAM, megabytes. So that's how low power it can go. So yeah, so that's what Linux is about. Yeah, I do have a Linux build guide coming. Yeah. I'll make a Linux build guide as well. Okay, so I need to plan and work a bit better on how to interact with the comments. I mean, I would love to engage with you guys, but then I am breaking from routine. Alright. Okay, so Linux is one great example of the true power of FOSS. Okay, Rec0x0, yeah, GNU Linux. As I said, now since that has been pointed out, when you say Linux, as I said earlier, Linux means the Linux kernel. And whenever you talk about Linux, there's always that one smart guy over there who has to point out the difference, that when you're talking about Linux desktop, it's not Linux, it's GNU Linux. And GNU literally stands for GNU's not Unix, which is a really lame abbreviation. And we are in 2020 here, so let me interject and reply to that comment that when people talk about Linux now, and especially my audience right here, they are generally gonna refer to it as Linux desktop. So yeah, thanks Yash, but yeah, that's the case. It's to avoid confusion that I didn't bring up GNU, but then it's not that I don't know what GNU is. Sometimes simplifications do tend to help a lot when I have beginners in the audience as well. So the entire audience that I have in mind is for the 12th graduate. If you took computer science in 11th and 12th, or at least if you have basic computer science knowledge till 10th grade, that should be fine for this series. So that is what I have in mind, and my talks and whatever that I do will be to that level. Okay. Sys Linux, Silux. Okay, Sides Linux, Silux. That's good. Okay. Yeah, Syed is a dreamer, a visionary, and ambitious dude, and I really look forward to that. Let's see. I was calling mine Rollin Linux, like Robin plus Linux, Rollin. There's gonna be Rollin that's gonna be based on Debian, and Rollin Lite. That's just like Debian and LXD bare bones. So yeah, I'll leave the entire Linux tutorial for another day. But yeah, for now that's it. Rolex because it sounds too similar to Rolex. Okay. All right. So I think that just a second. Yeah. Alright, so that's most of what I had to talk about for now. Yeah, cool names here. Alright, so since this is the first stream, it's mostly me trying out the setup, and you just have to go ahead and do your first try some point or the other, right? So now this is a good frame of reference for me, and hopefully like in 1 or 2 in 1 or 2 weeks I should get that ironed out. Okay guys, it's been like 40 minutes. I mean, I planned the content for half an hour. No, we can stay and chat, but yeah. All right, so since we have some time, let's just see the okay, let me do this. I'll show you guys a few open source projects that I have been working on. Yeah, I mean, sure. Let's talk about something general now. Okay, give me a few minutes to switch to the screen share. All right, now window capture. Now the problem is that I was using OBS from my dedicated GPU, and for some reason screen capture just is not working. Now I'll figure that out at some point, but then till then I gotta stay with window capture. So let's see, let's minimize that a bit and center the screen. Yeah, just give me a second. You guys chat away. I can't see you till the time that I get back, but yeah, sure, why not? Not sure if my face cam will be in the way, but yeah, let's stick to this for now. Okay, so yeah, this is my GitHub page. Let me get out of okay, there you go. Okay, so then what do you guys want me to do right now? I mean, it's just the basics that I had planned for now. Like I said, it's more of a test stream. I mean, I expected more things to go wrong. Yeah, I work a lot on OBS now, and my laptop is like literally abusing me for it. Okay, so when you talk about open source, 90% of, I mean, not 90%, a good amount, I'm not gonna quote numbers just out of the blue here, but a good number of open source projects tend to be hosted on GitHub. So GitHub is like a free storage and open source platform. They give storage space basically, and anyone can make these things called repositories. So repositories are like folders, and then you post whatever you need on that. Now give me a second here. Give me a second here. Okay, wait, Rick0x0, who are you, man? I mean, have you heard of Temple OS? Like, have you actually? I mean, I saw Linus Tech Tips made a video on that. I'm not even gonna address it. It's just something that's absolutely crazy. Don't even bother checking out Temple OS. It's just a royal waste of time. And I mean, we are talking about Linux here. No, yeah. All right. So yeah. Actually, Jaraj has a point. So Linus made Git also. So when you see GitHub here, GitHub means GitHub. Like, you divide the word into two, it stands for GitHub. So if you so Git is this system that Linus Torvalds he himself made to manage his open source projects, and it's a hub for Gits. Simple as that. So they provide the storage space. You just add your own repositories, do whatever you want with it. Let me increase my mic volume when I see the levels here. Okay, who is Alim Abbas? I mean, I don't really know. That's not the intention. Anyway. Alright, so okay, I really think, is the music overpowering my voice? I just did. Yash, that's the difference between Git and GitHub. Git is the technology, GitHub is the platform. So yeah, let me just show a few of my repositories. Okay, I guess you might even see. Yeah, I need to take a better picture. So road condition monitoring network. This is a project that we did at one of our hackathons. Okay. So this is a Node.js app, and then on the front end we have HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and some Arduino code as well. So that's why. So this C++ part is because of Arduino. Right. Oh, by the way, Said, Linus Sebastian made a PC for Linus Torvalds, or he made a clone of the PC. I'm not sure. So whenever you're working on an open source project, this README file is something that's really great. As in, you just in your home folder, you just make a file called readme.md. I'll explain what this MD is, and that specifies exactly what your project is and how to deploy it, how to use it, and all those things. You mentioned that there. All right. So you have that, and let's see a few other repositories. MD stands for Markdown. Yeah, yes, you beat me to it by just a second. So Linux, Markdown. Yeah, I have all these topics in line now. I don't intend on covering my entire idea list in one day now, do I? So hold on for that. Now you have this thing called a contribution chart. Now mine's looking a little thin here. I mean, you can easily populate this with, there are a bunch of hacks, but yeah. What I do is mostly to close repositories and yeah, things like that. Alright, so now the fun part. I mean, I'm gonna get roasted for this, so I'm gonna search for Binod, and you can see what all these jobless, crazy people who have worked on Binod related repositories. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm actually gonna check out who this Rick0x0 is. I mean, do we know each other in real life? I'm not really sure. Oh, Aditya's here finally. Hi, man. Okay, so I don't mean to condone this Binod trend, but then you can see how generously people have contributed to open source projects in the name of Binod. Oh yeah, so this is a script to append Binod in every element of the web page. Now, as that's crazy. Okay? So in the README file you can see. So seems easy enough. Let's see. So the source code is available on in public domain. So I'm guessing that you just include it in your index.html and okay. Anshurag, Anushang. Okay, all right. Yash contributed to Binod. Please no. Oh, this is Yash Patel. He's Yash Narang. Okay. I'll search for your repository, Anushang. Let's leave this Binod here and then let's see Anushang. All of GitHub. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let's see. 3 repositories. Okay, this is nice. Okay, so okay, I get it. I'll check. No issue. Can't find you, dude. Yeah, anyways. Okay, some other time then. Okay, back to Binod. I never thought I'd be seeing that. Okay, Yeah. So yeah, you can see literally anybody can contribute anything here. So yeah, that's pretty much it from me today. So if you guys have any ideas or anything else, any questions that you have, you can fire away, and I'll try my best to answer them. Let's interact a bit more. I am mostly done in terms of content. As I said, like this was mostly this was mostly just to try out a couple of things. Let's see. What do you want to do, Syed? Wait, is the playlist almost over? Okay, I'm halfway through the music playlist. We can't watch YouTube videos. I would have a copyright strike. I can't stream Netflix for the same reason, and I don't play games. And Marjuk, I am streaming every week. It was supposed to be Saturday evening, but then my net connection was down, and then I had to like work on that a bit. So yeah. Wait. Okay, how about this? Yeah, I bet you'd love seeing me get sued by Netflix, right? Right. I hope the green screen was worth it. I mean, yeah. There's Marjuk. Yeah, I do plan on doing this often because yeah, it's been enough of an investment per se. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna hide this for a bit, and yeah, the green screen should be visible. And then yeah, I am gonna make a few people cringe, and people have begged me not to do this, but this is how I've been getting the background. It's actually a diya that's I think it's the color, I guess. Alright. Okay, you guys want to see some different colors? Yeah, sure. I think I can do that. Let's see. Go to studio mode and Twitch is better, but then there's like literally no people on Twitch. That is the issue. That really is the issue. I mean, I would have preferred Twitch, but yeah, it kind of sucks that I can't use. Yes, Aditya. Guys, do share, subscribe, and then ask your friends also to join. Okay, let's go red. Yeah, red. That's a bit of contrast. I'm liking the contrast. Okay. No, okay. So there's this YouTuber called Christitis Tech. He has a lot of good tech streams, and when I started a stream, I generally did want it to be like that. Even he gave up on Twitch and then came back to YouTube. So if he didn't really have a really good shot, then I'm not like taking my I don't like my odds if he couldn't make it. Yeah, Michael Reeves uses Twitch for gaming. He doesn't use it for tutorials. So I mean, Twitch is just not for tech talk, guys. I mean, not really not for tech talk. Marjuk deleted something. Okay. Alright, so for another 5 minutes, I guess I'll just interact with you guys. Let's see. No. A few of his streams that I saw were in tech. It was like he doesn't stream tech there. He uses it for gaming. He has a YouTube channel for tech. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Alright then. So guys, do share the links that I do post. Stay tuned on jumpstarts.in on Instagram. I'll post all the updates there, and do subscribe as well. 7-hour video of him building a robot dog. Okay, I don't have any plans for that long format content, but yeah, I think people will have a better experience on YouTube because they already have the app on their phones. Okay, let me just get out of studio mode. Alright. Okay then, anything else to cover? I am not sure. Yeah, Preetha, I mean, I'll be doing like long format live content here, but then I'll be trimming those and then uploading those separately. Darth Vader. Okay, fine, sure, why not? I was kind of disappointed that RTX voice thing did not work up. Live is better because I can interact with you guys, and then I like digressing from what I'm talking. I mean, it's good interaction. So before I do this, let me turn on monitor for my mic. Alright, let's see. I mean, had I known that I'd use the normal mic and not RTX voice, I would have added some filters and stuff. It kinda sucks. Alright, let's see. Adding a VST plugin, and okay, people are gonna hurt me for this. Okay, let's see. Echo. Okay, I guess I have to tone down the music. Echo. Yeah, I guess that's it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, happy. The Darth Vader plugin is like uninstalled as of now, so that's for another day. And let me turn off the monitoring before I lose my senses and bring up the music, because that's the only thing keeping you guys here. Alright then. Okay, yeah, that's it. Teach me how to do this tech stuff. Yeah, sure, Yash. Subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for future videos. You want OBS tutorials? There are 100 tutorials on OBS, dude. What can I do that's new? Wait, what question did Mazook have? Where do you get the latest FOSS news? It's FOSS. It's FOSS is good. Then just kind of search around on GitHub. I mean, depending on what you need, there's probably somebody else working on it. So yeah, that's it. So I guess I'll wind up now. This was fun. I did not expect 20 people coming in, so thank you all, especially those who are here without much of basic knowledge. Really huge shout out to you guys. Hope it was simple enough and I didn't bore you guys too much. Tune in on Saturday next week, so I'll try to keep it at Saturday 9 p.m. as far as possible, and it was kind of avoidable to push it to today. Unavoidable to push it to today. Alright. Okay, bye Syed, bye Yash. Alright then. Do follow me on Instagram. I'll push all updates there and all the posters and all there. Bye guys. Okay, bye Preetha, bye Jaraj, bye Syed. Thanks Marzuk, thanks for stopping by, bye Yash. Okay, how's my viewer count increasing when I am leaving? Yeah, I'm gonna wait for a few seconds before I close. Just no, dude, I'm not gonna continue. I'm like literally out of content. And long day, I'm pretty much done. Yeah, press the bell icon to. Press the bell icon to like, share, subscribe, press the bell icon, whatnot. Okay, awesome. So yeah, pretty much everyone who attended today, you guys all have my WhatsApp number. So let me know how this was. I would love to hear from you guys if and your suggestions on how I can improve this. If the layout, I mean, this is just generally funky, and my brother keeps complaining that I don't use colors enough. So yeah, this is like for him too. Quemu for IoT. No, I have not used it personally yet. I have heard about it, but never had to use it till now. Maybe I'll look into it. If it's something that I'm into, then I'll definitely do a video on that. If you have suggestions for things that you'd like me to cover, then let me know that as well. But then I would really like to know your feedback on how the format is, how it appealed to you guys, and any suggestions for improvement, and what kind of topics you think I could cover that would help the audience better. Okay, you're working on Quemo. Okay, nice. Alright guys, bye then. OBS tutorial. OBS. Actually, yeah, I might as well, because yeah, I've been OBS has become a bit of an addiction, and I have like really gotten into some advanced OBS stuff, as in yeah, sure. I have gotten into some advanced concepts of OBS to the point wherein I might even work on I might even work on some custom OBS plugins that I have planned. Yash might help me with one of those with WebRTC. Depends on whether it's viable. Yeah, obsession. Yeah, OBS is an obsession. I am not the Yoda of OBS, so yeah. So upon Jairaj's request, I am ending my stream with a FOSS pun. Okay. And half of you guys did not understand the reference either. It was a Star Trek reference, Spock. So yeah, not Star Trek, Star Wars. Don't grill me. No, don't grill me. Star Wars. This is Spock. This is Star Trek. The other thing is Star Wars. So yeah, may the Force be with you. Bye.